Okay, let's be real. Most of us choose mutual funds like we choose Netflix shows. Just check the past ratings, see the names of the stars, and hit play. But that's the problem. Past performance is like searching London's weather yesterday. Good to know, but tells you nothing about what's going to come. So, if you're picking funds just because they looked good yesterday, congratulations, you're playing financial roulette. Welcome back to Wealth with Walunj, the show where you and I waltz our way into the mysteries of building real wealth one episode at a time. I'm your host Sandeep Walunj, the man from Motilal Oswal. I'm going to take you through a common trap. If not past performance, what you should be actually looking for while buying a mutual fund. Trust me, this one is important because if you keep picking funds like you're swiping on Tinder based only on how they looked in the past, you're setting yourself up for heartbreak and brookship. So, what do you actually look for instead? Enter the forward-looking framework. 1. Strategy first, returns later. Check the fund strategy and mandate. Every fund claims it has a game plan. What is it? You need to look for whether it is a large cap, mid cap, small cap, multi cap. Does it have growth vibes, value vibes, or a mix? Is it actively managed or just a low-key copying the index? Here is where you need to be sharp. A lot of funds are what I call index huggers. Basically, they just shadow the benchmark and still charge you like they're giving you something premium. That's like paying for a DJ at your party who just plays your Spotify playlist. Not cool. A truly active fund should feel real different from the index. Real stock picks, bold sector calls, actual conviction, not just Nifty or Sensex with a little makeup. And don't blindly trust the scheme information document because many AMCs keep it a little vague just to give themselves wiggle room. Open up the portfolio and read it like you are stalking someone's old tweets. That's where the real story is hiding. 2. AMC vibes matter. Next, check the fund house itself, the AMC, Asset Management Company. Every AMC has its own vibe. Some are gym bros, growth focused. Some are like the chill mediators, they are value driven. Some are quant geeks crunching formulae all the day. If you see a rock star CIO walk in or walk out, or fund managers keep getting swapped like IPL players, that could be a red flag. You don't want your investment to suffer because someone in the back office can't decide their playlist. So ask yourself, does this AMC stick to a clear investment philosophy consistently? Has a new CIO come in or has a fund manager rotated recently? Does this AMC chase market fads or stay true to its convictions? Fund houses with discipline and style consistently tend to deliver more reliable long-term results. Now, the fund manager. And no, this isn't about how fancy their LinkedIn looks. Consider asking for experience. How long have they been steering this ship? Consistency. Do they have a repeatable process? Stock turnover ratio. What's the turnover ratio? High turnover means they could be panic buying and panic selling like your friend during the Zara sale. Low turnover means conviction, but too low, and it could also mean that they're stuck in the 2016 with no updates. Balance is key. You want a stable hand, not a DJ changing tracks every 30 seconds. 4 is the portfolio construction. A fund's portfolio is like picking inside someone's shopping cart. It tells you way more than what their Insta bio does. Stuff to check. Top holdings and sectors. Is it all in on a few big bets, that is called high conviction, or just lapping up everything like a Bharati at a buffet? Next, check for the market cap mix. Big boys, only large caps, mid squad, or small hustlers. Match it with your own risk profile. Then, check if it's just a copy-paste of an index or an original. Does the fund have its own flavor that is off benchmark ideas, or is it just mirroring Nifty like a friend who copies your homework? Pro tip, real winners show conviction plus creativity, not just safe cloning. 5. The risk-adjusted metrics. Okay, now the geeky but fun part. Everyone flexes the CAGR returns, but that's not the whole story. Instead, look at the information ratio. This measures the fund's ability to generate excess returns per unit of active risk compared to the benchmark. Can this fund consistently beat the benchmark without being chaotic? Next, look for beta and standard deviation. Basically, is this fund a calm friend or a drama queen of your portfolio? Next, check the Sharpe ratio. Are you getting enough returns for the risk that you're taking? These numbers tell you quality, not just the vibes. Next, look for expenses, aka the hidden cover charge. Even the coolest club or a fund loses its vibe if the cover charge is way too high. Same with mutual funds. High costs can kill the mood. Watch out for expense ratio. Compare across the funds in the same category. Don't overpay for the same jam. Next, check for exit loads and those sneaky fees. Those hidden costs are like delivery charges you only notice at checkout. Next, is it worth the price tag? Is the fund manager actually earning their fee with smart plays, or could you just vibe with a low-cost passive fund instead? Bottom line, don't let your returns bleed out because of service charges. The next is the trust factor. And finally, transparency. A fund house that's suddenly switching strategies without telling you, that's like a partner ghosting you mid-date. Not cool. Stick with the funds that disclose regularly, stick to their mandate, and respect the SEBI rules. Final word. So, the point is simple. Stop obsessing over the past performance charts like they are horoscopes. Instead, look at the fund strategy, the AMC's DNA, the fund manager's style, the portfolio mix, the risk-adjusted metrics, and of course, the costs. That's how you build a future-ready portfolio, not a regret-ready one. And if all this sounds like too much of math, you've got two hacks. First, check the quartile ratings on a trusted mutual fund ranking site. If a fund's consistently on the top or the upper middle quartile, that's usually a green flag. Or just ask a pro, a good financial advisor or a mutual fund distributor. Sometimes asking for directions is smarter than keep guessing the map. And that's a wrap on today's Wealth Waltz with Walunj. Remember, past performance may look shiny, but the real game is in forward-looking analysis. Trust the process, trust the strategy, let the time in the market do its work. If you enjoyed this episode, hit that subscribe button, drop your questions in the comments, and I'll try and answer as many as I can. I'll see you next time as we keep waltzing towards smarter, wealthier investing. Catch you soon.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.